engagement surveys now for a few years. And yeah, we were absolutely delighted to see that it's been trending in a positive direction over that time. And I think particularly this year, it means an awful lot to the organisation because of the challenges that we've had with COVID and the fact that we have all transitioned to working remotely for the best part of 2 years now. So to maintain that level of engagement with all our people has been fantastic. We had actually just started rolling out flexible working arrangements in the organisation when the pandemic hit, but we hadn't really fully implemented those. So to then quickly transition to close to 400 staff working remotely over the course of a few weeks was quite a significant challenge. But because we've been a bit of the groundwork already around flexible working, our ability to do that, I think, and do it effectively, probably surprised everyone, actually.
Our call centre have definitely noticed the impact of COVID on the people who are calling. As you can imagine, cancer is difficult and challenging to deal with outside of a pandemic. When you add a pandemic to the situation, it's adding all these extra layers and complexities to individuals and their circumstances. So our team's been really focused on working with those affected by cancer to identify ways to support them through this time.
And the other area that obviously has been significantly impacted has been our fundraising and communications division, that we've had to go from very much a sort of an events-based fundraising model to more online and digital fundraising and campaigning. Everyone has been really buoyed by the fact that they have actually managed to maintain those fundraising levels, and in some cases have outperformed what they even dreamed of during the pandemic. So it's a real testament to their ongoing connection with each other, with our supporters, and they've been achieving some amazing results. Yeah.
We have this brilliant, very friendly, engaging culture where people are here. People work for us because they want to work for us. It's such a strong purpose and meaning behind the work that we do. So that the culture is a big draw card for a lot of people in the organisation. And we were concerned at the beginning about how this would continue. We've been pleased to see that we've maintained the culture, and in fact, we've asked people who have joined virtually to describe the culture, and they describe it in a very similar way to others who have joined when we're in the office, which is interesting to us. And I think at the end of the day, it goes down to culture is really almost like the collective behaviours of your leaders, because others tend to follow how your leaders behave.
And certainly it's come through on the engagement survey, but we've also run internal pulse surveys throughout this period. And one of the messages that comes through loud and clear is how much our people have appreciated ongoing, regular communication from our CEO. So throughout the period, Todd has sent very regular email updates to all staff. And the messaging that's come from him every time is, we want to be there for you. We want to support you. Your mental health and well-being is of the utmost importance. We can't support people with cancer in the way that we want to unless we're looking after ourselves.
And the organisation has definitely maintained a focus and investment in our leaders. So providing leadership development opportunities, providing learning opportunities to help leaders to lead through change. Health and wellbeing space, there is so many different things you can do, and for us it was what's going to add the most value. So yeah, bringing people together, having a conversation and having the data available as well really assisted us to target those initiatives to the most needed areas. It was really lovely to see how people were actively implementing gratitude in their work. And so we did this in a variety of different ways. And our CEO, embedded the messaging of gratitude in some of the communications that was going out, invited people to share back stories and experiences of things that they're grateful for. And then he would send that out in his emails. So share those photos across the organisation. So you'd see lovely things that, our peers are doing in other areas.
People are acknowledging that they are being heard and that they are being listened to, and that the organisation is taking action on those results that they're getting. We have shown that it's absolutely possible, and in fact, productivity can remain very high, engagement can remain extremely high. We can still provide an amazing service to the people that we're here to serve. We have amazing fundraising events. We have our support networks for people who are affected by cancer. We have researchers who are continuing to do amazing work. We have prevention campaigns that are still running and are changing to deal with changing situations. So to be able to do all of that whilst working at home and working remotely, I think is probably the thing I'm most proud about. The principles are: we support flexible working. We will support you to continue to working flexibly, and we've got a bit of a test and learn approach as well to all of this. We know we don't have all the answers, so we'll try things out and we'll see what works. We'll keep talking to our people. We'll keep testing the ways that we're working with our people, and hopefully develop something that works for everybody.
As an organisation, we've absolutely maintained focus on our people, and we haven't deviated from that. So people are front and centre in what we do, how we do it, and the decisions we make. And I'm so extremely proud to work for an organisation where I can say that.